Hello, everyone. I'm excited for another great interview today with a new friend of mine, but we really hit it off right away, Marcus. So I'm glad to have you here with us. My friends, this is my friend Marcus Malave, and we actually met a few years ago back in a frequency device company, correct, Marcus?
That is correct, yes.
And so we won't mention any company names at all, but you've been following me, and we've been friends here through this time, acquaintances. And anyways, it was here we are today discussing MoreMito, these two products right here. Very simple company, just two products, right? And Marcus, how would you describe life before MoreMito?
So, just to give you a little bit about a little background about me. So I've always supplemented, throughout my life, because I do believe that we just don't get the nutrients that we need from the foods that we eat today. Um, and when I saw that you had posted a video regarding this product, this specific product, I was intrigued to learn more about it. Decided to start using it, and I got to tell you, it's now 2 weeks. I'll get into like how I was feeling before, but I feel incredible. Like ever since I started this product, I feel like just my life has begun again. I was dealing with I always been an optimistic person, and you know, everybody goes through things in life, and
Right.
after so many years of dealing with things, I just feel like the last few years I felt beaten up. Like
Yeah.
where I just could not get out of my own way. I felt like this constant battle within myself of trying to be that optimistic person. Always been big on self-improvement and self-help and following different people, but I just wasn't able to get you know over how I was feeling, where I was sleep not hot. I couldn't get out of bed in the morning. I have my own business, so it was if I was able to stay in bed an extra 2 3 hours, I would stay in bed. But anyway, 2 weeks ago when I started using this product, um, the difference is like night and day, and that's not even exaggeration. Like I honestly feel I'm back to myself, or even better. Like I feel invincible. And so when I saw what you posted, and then I looked at a couple of testimonials, maybe three or five of them, and I saw it was a 30-day money back guarantee. I said, I have nothing to lose. Let me try the product and let's see where it goes.
Right.
And then when I took it for the first time, and I heard people getting immediate results from it. Um, and I always felt like I was a person when I supplemented, like when I would hear all these testimonials, I always felt like I was a person like, well, I guess I'm just not that person. I guess those results doesn't mean that the product's not working for you. So I would continue taking those products. I've never been on prescriptions. I'm 58 years old.
Not many
Uh,
people can say that. Go ahead.
I try, try to take good care of myself. Diet's good, just moderation. It's not a strict diet. Um, so I always believe that, well, these products got to be doing something for me, right? But I never felt like a significant difference. The first time I took this, I was like, something's happening here. Like, what's going on?
Very first time, the very
But
first time.
God is my witness. The first time,
Me
I'm
too.
like, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, this kid, is my imagination? And then
Placebo?
I'm sorry?
It's a placebo effect?
Yeah, exactly. But no, I don't go into things that way. I go into them like, probably one of these things where like I'm the type of person I could drink coffee, right? And go to
Uh-huh.
bed. Like it's not gonna, people can't drink coffee. They're like, oh, they get all jittery or it's gonna keep me up. So I was like, it's gonna be a good product, but I probably won't feel, a significant difference. That was my mindset always, because that's how it's always been with products that I've taken. But when I noticed like my mood was just changed, um mental clarity, less brain fog, just like I
The
felt
first
like
dose,
everything just
the first dose.
first dose. I was like,
Emphasize
I
that to
honest
everyone listening. Yeah.
I'm telling you, like I'm saying this to you, and every time I share this with somebody, because I can't help myself. I have to share with people I love, that I know, love, and trust. When I say to them, like the first time, like I'm repeating this story, it's almost like I don't believe myself, because it's incredible what it's done for me.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
mean,
looking at the honesty in your eyes when you're saying this right here.
God is my witness on my children. I mean, I am
You want to
like,
emphasize, yeah.
you're not taking this away from me, and this is not an exaggeration. You're
Yeah.
not like that's how good I feel on it. I feel like if I was to compare it at a point in my life when things were like I felt like the best I've ever felt was
Mhm.
probably when I was about 40, like between 40, about 40 years old, let's say 42, 43, like around that time,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm my old self again. I I sleep better. I because you asked me the last time we spoke when I gave you an update if I noticed anything with sleep. And I said to you, to be honest with you, I haven't even like thought about that because I couldn't believe all the other benefits that I'm getting
Try to
from the
keep track of
product.
it all. Yeah, all the
Yeah, I was like,
positives.
wait a minute, like, you know what? I didn't even have time to pay attention to that part of it. Like, there's a list of everything that it helps you with, and I can check off like so many things on that list. And so recently, since the last time we spoke, I've been kind of keeping track of and I am sleeping better. The one thing that I noticed is that it's 5 a.m. in the morning. Now, this never happened. Even when I was at my best, I always needed an alarm clock. I wake up in the morning, every morning at like 5 a.m., like
Boom.
clockwork, no
Right.
alarm clock. I'm like, what is going on here? This is not
But that's
normal
not
for
a
me.
bad thing because you're getting plenty of REM sleep through the night. Agreed?
Oh, absolutely. My sleep is great. I feel great when I get up. I don't feel tired. I felt very sluggish. It was hard for me to get through the day. Like I was a person, at my prime where I felt, I mean, I was able to work 12, 14 hours, even 16 hours a day without sleep on four sleep, 4 hours of sleep. And with only 4 hours of sleep, and those days have been gone. And I just accepted it as, getting older. I wasn't happy about it, because there's a lot of things that I want to do in life, but
Right.
I just feel a total sense of well-being. Like if I could, it's the best way to describe it. Like all around, like I feel like I can conquer the world. I mean that. Like, and then like all of us go through things in our lives, right? And
Before you felt like you're kinda held back. It's like you're getting things done, but there's kinda like that resistance, correct?
or just putting it off till tomorrow. You know what? No, tomorrow I'll do it. Like, yeah, tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow,
I
and the
love the
time
saying,
is going
"Mañana
by.
never comes." Mañana tomorrow never comes.
Never comes, but it was a lot of it had to do with the fatigue that I felt and the distraction that I was allowing into my mind. Like
Mhm.
all that distraction is like I have I'm clear, I'm focused. Like I have a clear vision. Like all those distractions that I feel like kind of were holding me back, and as well as the fatigue that I was dealing with on a regular. Like honestly, like 8 hours, like I was done. Like I could have went home and went to sleep. And it was very frustrating for me if you knew me the way that I've always been. Like I've been a go-getter my whole entire life. So I can't say enough about this product. Like I said, you're not taking this away from me. I mean, I know that they I'm sorry.
So I told you I wasn't going to. I'm just kidding.
I mean, I know they have a customer referral program and the whole thing. Like I've been in and out of direct sales, but I don't promote wellness products. I've been down that road. I just feel like a lot of times people don't feel the benefits from it from my past. So it's probably been like 15 years since I've promoted something. I take them because I do believe in direct sales. You will find better quality products a lot of times versus what's out you could purchase in the open market. But I don't usually recommend them other than like to my wife, maybe I have my kids take it. I won't pick up the phone and say, "Hey, Ryan, you got to try this thing." This here, I can't shut up on it. Like God is my witness. My friends, they laugh at me because they're like, "Wow!" Like they're like excited to try the product, and even if they took away the whole direct sales part of it, there's no doubt in my mind that's what I love about it. That I would recommend this to everybody that I know, even if they took that away from it. And
Just
that's the
curious,
honest truth.
if money was not an issue, which thank goodness it's not for you and I, but how much would you be willing to pay for this product if you didn't know it was just $3 a day?
Oh my God. Like, well, I mean, the question I would say to myself is like, what is your health worth? Like, if your health matters to you, like, you shouldn't even think about that. I'm being
Right.
honest. I mean,
Yeah.
I understand for some people it may be tough, but, do whatever we can to help people. I always believe in helping others as well. So, yeah.
So it's interesting. You think if you go to the health food store, you see all these vitamins on the shelf. It's like, okay, I'm gonna take that, and then I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna take this. It's just kind of like this. You try everything, just trying to find something that really just is that one thing that you really, really need. Just curious, what have you tried, Marcus, in the past that you had mentioned? I think you had tried glutathione at one time. You had some results for a little while. Is this
Yeah,
correct?
I look for like more whole food supplements. I've tried, you know, in a liquid form. I understand the importance when you know, there's a lot of products out there where, you know, the main ingredients are important for your health. But I've learned a long time ago, the one thing that I feel like they don't discuss enough of is how much can your body absorb of that product? Like how much would you really need of, let's say, turmeric in order for you to benefit from it?
Right.
Companies will tell you this is great, this is, you know,
Mm.
and it's beneficial, but that's the key that a lot of people don't pay attention to, and I pay
Well,
attention to that.
I will drop company names from the past that I've worked with just
I
for
was
the heck
trying to
of
hold
it.
back on that, but go ahead.
Okay. So, for example, I spoke to one of my Isogenics friends. He's a multimillionaire. I guess he's making I'm happy for his success. I think Isogenics makes phenomenal products. But I mentioned to him, I explained to him how our ingredients are nanotized. And this, I said, well, what percentage of, we've got 44 nanotized ingredients, it's all nanotechnology in this thing. What percentage of the Isogenics products, or this goes for any company out there, I'm just using a reference, in our nanotech, and no mention of that about right there. But what's interesting is he mentioned, he goes, he looked at our ingredient list and he says, well, you got some ginseng in here. He's like, he was talking about ginseng and how much ginseng you would need to have like some profound effects with that right there. But he had not taken into consideration when it's nanotized and actually gets absorbed in the cell. This is when we see things happening a lot quicker, and we see these profound results like you and everyone
It's
else on there that
it's
taking the
it's
product happen.
it's insane. It really is. You know, it
uh,
really is.
is your wife taking the product right now?
So no, I haven't even got her on it. So you wanna so she's gonna start though. She's you know,
What does
she's
she
definitely
see in
gonna
you?
start.
Go ahead. What does
So
she see?
so so you know, you want to laugh. So we had a conversation with my wife because she knows I supplement, right? So she supplements, but she doesn't, between us, she doesn't get it. She'll probably see this video and now, but anyway, like
Hi, wife.
I research, you know, I get into deep into the science, the clinical studies and all. Like I'm a person that needs to know that because I know there's a lot of stuff on the market that you can purchase that you're wasting your money on. And so when she saw that I got another supplement coming to the house, I said, "You can take everything else away.
Like,
This is
oh yeah,
it."
okay.
And I mean that.
Like
Like,
we need to talk. Another thing, yeah, yeah. Uh,
yeah. So she says, so I said, "Let me ask you something." I said to her, "How many?" I says, "I've been supplementing a long time. You know that we've been married almost 30 years." She's like, "Yeah." I says,
Congratulations.
How many prescriptions am I on?" She says, "Zero. Have I ever been on any prescription?" She's like, "No." I said, "So there you go." I said, "Don't worry about all the supplements that I take." Honestly, I don't take a lot, but you know, I switch because I'm at a point now, like if I don't feel a difference when I take something, like usually like I'll end up switching to something else that comes along. That's not happening
Always
this
watching.
time. That's not
Right, right.
happening anymore. I love this and I'm just grateful that you know there's a product like this because it came at a very important part of my life. So there's a, and I can talk about it now. That's another thing is I
I
can
got
able
a,
to
I got a really
hold
good
my
question.
emotions, so to speak. But
Go ahead.
the
Uh-huh.
last 2 years have been very rough. And just 6 months ago, I lost my brother. Um,
Sorry about
he passed away. He was 52 years old. He took his own life. Uh, he was
that.
battling demons. He did very well in his life. He was a life of a party. I
Mm.
wish that I knew. I wish that I knew about this, you know, before because I believe that this would have definitely helped him.
How does that make you feel?
As far as what?
Well, just knowing that here you have something, I have actually spoken with quite a few people that have had the, same situation with their daughter, or son, whatever, just a relative that this had taken. I mean, I was, I've been on more prescription medications than you. I was on 20 something different antidepressants as I battled some serious mental situations. I find myself saying situations just because I'm so protective energetically now, being on this product, as we were talking earlier on, how we become more sensitive to our words that we say. We call it dis-ease. There's a large population of people out there that do take, and I was on the verge of taking my own life actually before. Thank goodness I had a little bit, but just not, this is about you, but I think it's
Mhm.
important for people to know that, especially
Absolutely.
in this situation, is that I was contacted by Reggie, who I hadn't spoken for 3 years. 3 days before I was set to go to the sleeping clinic to get sleeping pills because I wanted to overdose on them. That's how I wanted to go out. And Reggie, because my regular doctor wouldn't give them to me. So I can definitely relate. And I would strangle myself pretty much every few days with a noose, getting myself closer to death. I knew I didn't want to go out that way, but I was slowly convincing myself to do that. So that's where I was at. So I just, I'm really sorry about your loss. But my question for you is, Marcus, is how with this I got a few amazing questions for you. First of all, how does this make you feel with what's happened to your brother in the past? Does this, I'm sure it does. Does this inspire you to want to go ahead and touch more lives with this product? And maybe you feel almost
Um,
like not redeeming because there's nothing to redeem here, but kind of in his honor is where I would be, helping save lives,
uh-huh, uh-huh,
getting just,
100%.
uh-huh,
100% because mental, let's call it mental illness, mental challenges runs in my family.
mental
And
disease. Yeah. Uh-huh.
um
It
or
does in
mental
mine
health,
too.
not
Yep.
having mental health. So
Mental health
yeah,
awareness. Right.
100% that I yeah, so there's definitely family members, that I'm looking forward to. I've already started to share with. They're gonna get on it. And yeah,
Good.
it's something that is definitely important. Like, how could you not? Like, how could you not share with people that you know? I mean, especially today. Today, I
Would you
think
say
more
you
and
feel
more people
guilty
are
if you don't?
suffering.
Would you say you would feel guilty if
A
no one's
100%. My God. If you know me, like 100%, I'm that type of person. Like, if I know something and I don't share it, I'll give you an example. Outside my office, there was a guy the other day where he was kicking around like these flower pots, and he was, I don't know if it might have been homeless, and obviously he had some mental issues, whatever.
you
But
think?
so
Yeah.
so I see him, and now there's like so I'm in New York, and I'm on Staten Island, but there's a subway across where you can go down the stairs and to get the subway. And so my mind started playing him. I was like, wow, kids are getting out of school now. Like, what if he was to, push some? So that's just to give you an example. So I called 911. They came over, they took him to the hospital. Then I come to find out from some of the neighbors, where my office is here, that he went into one of the offices. He was to pick up a chair, he threw a chair. And I'm saying to myself, why didn't you call 911? So anyway, sharing that story is because, yeah, I said to myself, what if I don't call and I read
What
tomorrow
if?
that he pushed
Yeah.
the kid, and God forbid, into, a train or something. So
Right.
yeah, of course, now that I know about it, I have to. I have to
Mhm.
share with people. It would be, like I told you, forget about the whole money part about
It
that's
would
a
be
great thing.
uncivilized.
But yeah, how could you not? How could you not share
Right.
it? Especially how great I feel being on this product.
Right. Yeah. Oh, here's a question. Not to toot my own horn, but how does it make you feel towards the person that shared this with you?
I feel extremely, extremely grateful. I'm glad that I follow you, and I really do. I really thank you, for sharing this, because who knows when I would have found out about this product.
Yeah. I mean, I just
I
like
really truly appreciate for that. No doubt about it.
yeah, thank you, brother. Thank you. And it's just we're just so busy paying it forward. As I got shivers down my legs and my wrists right now and stuff, and that it just makes me feel so good and stuff. Man, I'm so happy. And you and I, since we've been on, been shared a lot more happiness,
Yeah.
together. I mean, this is a new a friendship and stuff. So let's talk about this product now.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because what I'll say is a little introduction to this, men pushing skincare. It's kind of hard. Everyone's seen, just like we've seen lots of different products in the, GNC and the health nutrition, Amazon, buy whatever the heck you want out there. There's a lot of skincare products out there in the world, right? Like, and I say, and you see ridiculous prices on skincare, right? Like you could see something like this and be like $1,000. You just need a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Or something like this, right? This is $50, $60, whatever it is,
I
right?
love the product.
Marcus, share with us what you think about this product. Go ahead.
So it's funny you bring that up
It looks
because I wasn't
phenomenal,
even
bro.
thinking about that. I follow, what you recommended, like how to use the product. I put it all over my face, back of my neck, belly
Why do you
button.
put it on the back of your neck? What do you notice emotionally with this product?
I just feel good, man, like all the time. Like I just feel, but it's a calm good. Like it's not like, you feel like weird. You feel like the way you should feel. Like
Right?
this is the way life should be. You
Exactly.
should be this happy. You should wake up looking at,
But we're
to people
talking
it's
about
gonna
the
be an
skin we're
awesome.
talking about the skincare here, and you're saying it makes you feel good.
Oh,
This
and you know what I noticed that I do? So, like, so if I feel during the day slightly tired, like nothing compared to before it was sluggish, like I could pass out of my chair in my office, right? In the middle of
lazy
something.
yeah, uh-huh.
But what I'll do is, I don't know if you noticed this, but put this all over your face, on your eyelids, and everywhere. You,
Yeah.
if I feel refreshed, like it gives me like a little bit of a little burst of energy, like okay, I can go, I can go another whatever many hours
I mean,
ahead.
who says that about skincare, right?
No, and
You
then
you
let me tell you this: I have issues with my lower back for years, but it's
back
mostly muscle imbalance. And I haven't exercised in quite a while. It's a shame to say that, because I used to be a gym rat when I was younger, then had kids, and I've been saying for the last few years that I'm going to go back, but it's because I just don't have the energy. Now I want to work out since I've been taking these two enhance each other. They work together. I mean, they're awesome. So, I put this like, like you mentioned, like on the love handle area, your midsection, and I definitely feel it's tighter there. So I noticed that, but also what I noticed was, and it's probably the combination of the two is like I would wake up with aches and pains, like slight aches and pains. Not sometimes it would be worse than others,
a little
but
rusty.
honestly, God, I don't have any aches and pains anymore either, which is something that I shared with like zero. Like even if I bend down, like I'm in construction for 37 years. Like I don't do the physical work for a long time. I have my own company now, but I
Right.
did. I was a carpenter foreman. So your body gets beat up. So every once in a while, if I would like bend down and do something or whatever, like I'm on a job visiting my guys, it would be like, oh,
Oh, oh.
now it's like I can do it again. Like seriously, like, and
Yeah,
I feel okay. Like at the end of
yeah,
the day, if I'm on my feet, if I'm on a project where I feel I need to stay on, and I'm walking around the whole day, my feet would be killing me at the end of the day. I would be exhausted. Honestly, I go home like it's nothing. Like, so that's another thing, and I'm going to attribute the lack of pain that I would have, aches and pains I would have on my sides, like in my hip area, almost like where I'm like, am I getting, arthritis? Am I gonna need a hip eventually? Like there used to be times where I would get pain significant in
yeah.
those area that now since I mean it's only 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks, but I don't have pain at
Yeah.
all. No
I
pain.
actually put this on the bottom of my feet for the first time the other day and just put my feet up so it could dry properly. I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil the bottom of my feet right now,
Right, right, right.
Spoil my calluses. Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. These products have such a profound effect. It's when it's hard to come across like it's such a deep product.
It is.
We could go on forever, but you look great. Your skin looks freaking phenomenal.
Oh, I love it,
How
man.
young are you again, Marcus?
58. I just turned 58.
I mean, look at this. I mean, can I
If
get
I take
get
away, if I was just
a little
to,
close? I want to see your. I don't know why. I think I look a little tired today. I think your skin actually looks better than mine today. I don't know why. I think I had a little stressful
now
part going
you
on.
look just fine, man.
My assistant was busy for the afternoon, so I'm sitting here going double hard today. It was just like, ugh. But thank you. I'm all right. So, but I do feel good. I do feel happy, and that's what matters right there. And even keel. Let's see, what else can we talk about this? So you're um,
So one thing that is, I think, worth mentioning, is like I was just sharing with you with my brother. If I wasn't on this product, like we would have to end this Zoom. Like I feel like I have more control over my emotions, but in a good way. Like not that like I don't have a heart anymore and I don't care. It's just I'm able to deal with things and cope with things better. I've also noticed. I can go on and
So
on.
so we're talking about the psychological benefits of this beyond just feeling happy or motivated. Sometimes you could say, oh well, the caffeine is this is the reason why this is so different than caffeine pills and stuff like this is because we're getting down to the pure part of the cell, the mitochondria. Okay. My, bold mitochondria, the battery of the cell, and we're increasing that ATP production. For those that haven't don't know much about mitochondria in this Zoom today, to bring that back to your youthful levels right there, and it's such a so profound, quick response, like you said the first time you had this response, right? So,
Oh yeah,
but again, focusing on the psychological effects beyond just having energy or mental clarity. I mean, we're talking about shifts in ways of thinking, is shifts in consciousness of beliefs in a way that is profound for a supplement. I really want to stress that.
100%. So, like, perfect example is I've shared with you that I've never been on any kind of prescriptions, and most people my age, like, they
Yes.
have a list of what they're on, right? So
Right.
why am I bringing that up again? Because at the end of the day, even though that was the case, and I feel like I'm somewhat healthy, I wasn't healthy up here like the last few years, and so it doesn't matter if you need overall health, and this product just like I feel like overall like just a total sense of well-being, which is important because if you're not right here, I mean, how
Then you can't
productive
be right
are
here.
you?
You can't be right here.
You can't be right there. You're right. How productive can you be if you're
Right.
not? So to
Right.
have to, you
S-
know,
Yeah. So what I share is, and maybe you could elaborate thus. This product increases free will. What do you think about that statement right there?
I definitely would agree, 100%.
Yeah, like I came up with that realization. This
Yeah.
product increases free will because obviously, if you're depressed or whatever, your uh, the ability to create goes down. I find myself not watching YouTube as much. I'm more of a content producer than a content consumer. Do you?
Because you're looking when it's looking you're looking for you're looking for distraction, right? So when you're depressed or you're down, you look for something to distract you from that feeling. And if you're not
Or
distracted
you're
by
looking
to
for an
go,
answer to go ahead and try to feel better also at the same time. I'd say those.
that's right, right. And then if you're not looking for that, then you have the distraction of like trying to overcome whatever your demons are and whatever you're dealing with. So there's always it's either distraction, you're looking for something to make you feel good, or you're distracted by all the stuff that you're dealing with your head.
And you know
I
what's
feel clear, like it's
right?
like
And so you know what's interesting is now other people are looking for that clarity and they're seeing us. So just us going about our lives, whether we're making a video here or being in real life, like life out off the zoom.com, .us, excuse me. We are, I mean, think about this, very interesting because it's like when we're talking like consciousness, the double slit experiment, like things happen in life like a, but this is like a realization here for a second, consciousness and how here people are more paying attention to who we are. I'm not propping us up on a stand, but it's that vibrational frequency of in the I will say the inspiration that we on this product have that satisfies what people are actually looking for. And the cool thing is, we're not saying this ego base. We're stating this because we want other people to be able to experience this, and they can if they just say yes.
100%. I mean, listen, everyone should at least give it a shot. They have nothing to lose. Give this product a try. Um, I feel amazing. The best I felt in so many years, probably better than I've ever felt, to be honest with you. I just feel just the future is bright. Like I'm happy every day. I don't feel like anything can distract me, regardless of what I'm dealing with in life. And it's just good to. It just feels great to be able to
Marcus,
say
how many
that and
more
feel that
years
way.
do you think? How many years longer do you think your life is going to be because of this product potentially?
I
Because we're
mean,
talking about a technology that no one had access to this mitochondria enhancement technology until recently.
so if you get back to mindset, right? If your mind is not right, so I mean, not proud to say it, but sometimes you start to think things that you never thought you would think about, right? Because you're suffering. You feel like you can't overcome whatever challenge you're dealing with. I feel invincible right now. Like bring it on. Like whatever you got, like bring it on.
I
Like
tell people
I can
I could
handle
out
that.
negotiate Donald Trump is how I feel in this stuff. We can
And
tag
and
team.
and I say that proudly. I say that with a smile on my face. Like because
You
you
know,
feel so good,
right?
like
Uh-huh.
nothing's gonna get me down. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that's just how I feel. I mean, I'm being honest with you, and it's
Yeah.
just incredible to be able to say that. And
Phenomenal.
how much better of a person am I going to be towards the people that are around me?
Yeah.
How much
Yeah.
positive energy am I going to be giving off to people that are around me? So I love that this product exists, and I'm thankful, and I feel you know like I could live. I don't even know how long. Like
I
I just
feel like
I'm
120.
looking.
Cool. 120 is cool for now. We'll see what
I
happens tomorrow.
as long as I feel like this, then yes. If I don't feel like
Right.
this, if I didn't feel like this, then I would say no.
Especially when we have so many lives that we can positively affect right now, you
Mhm,
know?
mhm.
So, Marcus, I wanna say thank you so much for, coming on this call today and really sharing your sincerity and genuine, happiness here regarding this product and stuff, and I'm looking forward to changing a lot of lives with you, brother, and that we're gonna definitely do, and, and in your brother's name also, and just, like, really, we are going to help change we're gonna help save people's lives. I know this together, brother.
Yeah,
So,
man. No,
man,
I
I
look
thank you
forward
so
to it,
much.
man. I look forward to it, man. And again, thank you again for sharing it because if I wasn't following you on YouTube, who knows when I would have found out about this product,
The
so
year probably wouldn't be as cool as it is right now, right? Go ahead.
absolutely. Hey, the future's bright, man. That's all I can tell you.
It
Every day,
is. You have
every
anything
day.
else you wanna add? You're cool. You're good?
I'm
Yeah?
good, man. Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it, man.
You're welcome, buddy. Have a good one, brother.
You too.
Take care.
Thanks.